All right, how y'all doing? My name is Deontay Payton. It's Kanice 205. I'm gonna show you guys how to do, well, tell you guys a little bit about GoFormative, Pear Deck, and Quizizz. We're gonna start off with Pear Deck. Pretty much, Pear Deck is a good way to get the class involved. You can either make your PowerPoint or get you some questions ready the night before, and right before class, you can load them up. And once you load them up, it allows the students to load it up on their iPads or laptops, whatever they have available. And they can each have their own screen to see what you loaded. So that way, nobody's shy or nobody's worrying about who's, you know, worrying about their answers. If they answered wrong, they won't worry about anybody laughing or anything like that. So it's a little bit privacy, which will help the kids be a little bit more engaged. Like I said, you can use old PowerPoints, Google Slides, questions. You can load anything up, and all the kids will have to do is put a code in, and they'll each connect to it. Um, like I said, they each have their own screen, so you'll be able to hear from each student like their thoughts or what they believe the answer would be. And not only is it just multiple questions, they can also respond by put numbers or drawings, or they can also put pictures as well. And you can also see like what the students are pretty much thinking. Like you can see like which kid is getting the right answer or which kid is making the wrong answers. That way you can understand what you need to work on and what you don't need to work on. Again, at the end, all the answers are loaded up anonymously, so nobody can, you know, feel worried about being wrong. And it allows the teacher, also allows the students to also see where they need help at and see where they're strong at. Uh, Also, at the end of the quiz or the assessment or whatever, all the questions and answers are uploaded to like a Google Doc. That way, the kids can take it home and they can work with their parents or friends or whoever, and they can go over the questions as well. For the parents can see what the kids are working on in class, and they can see what their kids are struggling with, and what their kids' strong points are as well. Well, I think Pear Deck is real good. It's all positives for me. The only bad thing I think about it would be it's pretty much only for, I guess you could say, schools that allow students to have iPads or laptops pretty much available for them, because I know some students are not able to afford that. So that would be the downside, that it won't be available for every single student. But other than that, everything seems fine with me. Next, we're gonna go over GoFormative. GoFormative pretty much works the same as a Pear Deck. Pretty much you just load everything up, and even like I said, if it's a laptop or iPad, as long as it has an internet connection, the kids can use it. Uh, Formative is the same way. There's more than just having making multiple choice questions for the kids. They can show their work by doing drawings or, like I said, pictures and everything. You can also check to see if the kids are participating, if they're getting the right answers, if they're getting the wrong answers. As long as they're participating, and it allows you to know if they're getting the work, or if they have any knowledge of what they're doing. That way you can stop and maybe re-explain some things for them. That way they can get a better idea of it and do a little bit better on the assessments. Um, yeah, same thing here. Me is all good. I don't see any bad thing about it, except once again, just being able to have the devices available for each student, and again with each of these things, Pear Deck and GoFormative, you can also get instant feedback from them. That way, the kids feel positive about what they're doing, and everybody is willing to learn and work on the things that they're struggling with. Okay. Gonna go with Quizizz now. And Quizizz is pretty much more. I'm not gonna say animated, but a little bit more interactive. Again, students can work together. You see the kids, having fun. making learning fun is always a good thing, and it makes everything a lot easier in the classroom. Allows everybody to get engaged, get involved. Once again, you can create the quizzes in no time. It could be old quizzes, it could be new quizzes. It could be anything that you can come up with that you can share with the kids. Um, on their screens and everything, there's music, there's memes, there's themes, there's things that'll catch the kids' eye to make them want to participate, want to be involved. And again, while the kids are taking the test or the quiz or the assessments, the teachers are able to get the data immediately as the kids are taking the test. So that's a good thing as well. All right, pretty much a quiz is same thing. You find some quizzes made by other people, or like I said, they could be old, they could be new, and pretty much the kids just load them up and they get to make it happen. They also have they can with the quizzes they can either do homework in class, that way you can help them out, or it can be like a quiz itself. That way everybody can have a turn at it and also work at their own pace. So nobody's getting left behind or nobody feels rushed to just put any kind of answers down. They can really sit down and think, um, work with it. Um, and see again at the end, they get all the results at the end. That way the teacher can understand and see the strong suits and the weaknesses. And again, there's the answers are pretty much all anonymous, and the kids will feel a whole lot better about themselves instead of feeling a little intimidated by giving an answer, or they don't want to give the wrong answer. And if they don't want to get picked on, they don't want to be wrong. So I believe all three of these are really good for the classrooms. Again, another downside to it would be being able to have all the devices available for each student. But other than that, Pear Deck, GoForm-PearDe and Quizizz, they're all amazing. Um, I have a friend of mine who's a fourth grade reading teacher, and she has done Pear Deck before, and she likes it as well. So that's a good thing. So I mean, from experience, I know somebody personally that's used it, and it worked wonders for her. So most definitely, I can see myself using one of these in the future. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Thank you.